voice acting work. Whenever anyone asks us about getting into voice acting, there are two things that we always say. The first one is get into acting. Acting, acting, acting. Acting is the key word in voice acting. It's not about making funny voices. It's not about imitating voices that you've heard. It's about being able to portray a character through all of the highs and the lows, all of the heartbreaking tragedies and the comical moments and the suspense and the fear and the anger. That's all acting. So if you're interested in voice acting, get as much acting experience as you can. Whether it's in your school productions, whether it's in community theater, whether it's in church programs, whatever. Get as much experience as you can acting. That's the first thing. The second thing is, you kind of have to be where the work is, you know? I meet a lot of fans in the States who are really great voice actors. They have great talent, great potential, but they live in Iowa. So the chances of them getting the chance to do that kind of work is very slim, because there are only a handful of places where that's done. Los Angeles, Houston, Dallas, Texas, a little bit in Vancouver, Canada, a little bit in New York City, but there are only a handful of places. Now, there is voiceover work. There's a difference between voiceover and voice acting. Voiceover is like commercial stuff, right? Like, you know, if you're suffering from, you know, whatever, or someday save. I mean, like commercials. There's that kind of work in any big city. And you guys could get opportunities like that anywhere. But voice acting is a little bit different. And so there are only a handful of places. But acting experience is the key. Almost every voice actor I know has a huge background in theater. And a lot of them have even degrees and a lot of experience. They do a lot of theater work and a lot of on-camera work. So that would be the biggest suggestion.
All right.
Thank you, sweetie.
Oh, and I've got one request. I hope you don't mind, but could you please say in Ed's voice, who you calling a microwaved mini muffin?
Who you calling a microwave mini muffin? Question.
In Edward's voice, can you say, Alric telepathy?
Can I say what?
Alric telepathy. Alric telepathy.
Telepathy.
Oh, Alric telepathy. I say it like a superhero, right? Telepathy. Question. Hi. Believe it. Oh, sorry. I just looked out. Sorry.
Have you seen any kangaroos yet?
You guys, I have to tell you, last year we were in Brisbane, and you from Brisbane? Sweet! Well, we were there, and they took us to this wildlife preserve, and they're like, go out there in the middle of that pasture, and we're like, you know, stupid Americans, okay. So we walk out in the middle of this pasture, right, and we're standing there like, okay. So now what now? And then we heard it. And we look, and over the hill come like 1,000 kangaroos. Ah! And they're coming right at us, and there's no fence, there's no nothing. And they come right up, and like right on top of us, and we're like feeding them, and petting them, and hugging them. And it was so adorable. We got the greatest pictures. And it was raining, so they were wet. And that was especially exciting. But it was so much fun. Yes, and somebody even gave me a plushie kangaroo this morning, who is right now watching over our table. He's our new mascot over there. Hey, how are we doing on time? Because I want to show you something. How are we on time, boss? Okay. I want to show you something that I think you'll enjoy. This is one of my favorite. Well, wait a minute. How much time do we have left?
Let's look at the timetable. 1:10, and it is. Looking at the watch. And it's 10:01. So we have 20 minutes.
Okay, we'll save it then. We'll save it for the ending.
Okay.
Let's get it. How about the back? Let's go.
Yeah,
back.
let's go to the back.
Spread it out a little bit.
You look excited.
Thank you. All right, but ladies first.
Hey there. Ooh, nice play, dude.
Hi, Vic.
Hey there.
I just
ask,
Uh-huh.
when you were first auditioning for Full Metal Alchemist, which role were you originally going for?